We finna party down in the country, baby. If you never been to the country, get down to the country, baby. This how we do it. Listen. It's a country. Feeling good, feeling fine. Big old booties and dance line. Had a hard week, all week. But now it's party time. They're rolling up and pouring up in space game. I'm the next one. Girl, you're looking mighty sweet. Let me see what's in your cup. Country life, till I can't no more. You gotta grab your girl and get down on the floor. It's a country party. Oh, in the home. Country party. King George and West Love. Nobody's hating, ain't nothing but love. Moving over to the dance floor, cause I'm starting to feel what's in my cup. Prettiest lady by her hand, I asked her if she wanted to dance. She said no, she's been waiting on the chance to take me inside and get me out my pants. Loving this country life till I can't no more. Hey, yeah, you gotta grab your girl and get down on the floor. Country, oh yeah, let's go. Hey yo, this is for all the country people. This is your girl Maya B Music, and we finna party down in the country, baby. Hey! If you never been to the country, get down to the country, baby. This how we do it. Listen. It's a country. You're ready to dance, let's go! Feeling good, feeling fine. Big old booties and dance line. Had a hard week, all week. But now it's party time. They're rolling up and pouring up in space game. I'm the next one. Girl, you're looking mighty sweet. Let me see what's in your cup. Country life, till I can't no more. You gotta grab your girl and get down on the floor. It's a country party. Oh, in the home. Country party. King George and West Love. Nobody's hating, ain't nothing but love. Moving over to the dance floor, cause I'm starting to feel what's in my cup. Prettiest lady by her hand, I asked her if she wanted to dance. She said no, she's been waiting on the chance to take me inside and get me out my pants. Loving this country life till I can't no more.
What is going on? I know y'all miss me. I already know that. I already know. And I apologize. Things happen, and I haven't been on here in a while. I have not been on here in a while, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. You know what I mean? I can't stay gone too long. I can't stay gone too long. But before I get started, I want to thank my advisor kings, advisor queens, advisor honeys, and my advisor princess. For those that still hold a membership over her to Miss Brown shit. Thank ya. Thank ya. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And we do have a topic tonight, y'all. We do have a topic tonight. You know what I mean? And it's trending. It's trending down on all these YouTube, not just YouTube, but Facebook, Instagram, and all of that stuff. But before I bring it to y'all, I needed to do my research and stuff. You know what I mean? And y'all already know what is going on about that girl, that's on social media, and she's trending. She is trending. I'm telling you, she is trending. She's on Facebook, she's on Instagram, and all of that stuff. But she's on there she's not on there because she's a good mama. She's on there because she is a bad mama. She is a bad mama. You know what I mean? And my thing is this. And my thing is this, y'all. Okay, is that if you know you got dirty laundry, why put that shit on social media? Because my thing is that if she putting that stuff on social media, she want other people to see how she live. She want other people to see how she treat her kids and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And when I went back and I did my research, I'm like, let me see what's going on with this female and shit, right? Y'all already know her name is Nika. She got 10 kids, okay? And it ranged from like 3 to 13, okay? And she called herself doing a live stream and stuff. See, when you do a live stream and you air your dirty laundry out like that and stuff, don't think there's going to be other people are going to be listening. They're going to be listening, and they're going to air your shit out. They're going to air your shit out. And just so happened, she was on her live stream at the time, and CPS came to her house. When CPS came to her house, they were like, CPS was like, okay, so what happened to the money that the state gave you for your kids' beds and for your kids' coats and stuff like that? She was saying, I don't know if other people was listening in on other platforms, but I'm just telling you what I heard. What she was saying is that the roaches and the rats or whatever, the apartment that she lived in, damaged a lot of that stuff. So she ended up throwing a lot of that stuff out. And then the stuff that some of the people had donated to her, as far as clothes and this and that and stuff like that. I heard that whatever her kids didn't wear or whatever, she wore it herself. She wore it herself. So my thing is that what should we do about some of these unfit mothers? I mean, should they just kind of be like, not allowed to have, to have all those doggone kids and stuff like that? Because apparently when she was on live, they took her kids. They took her kids out of the house that same day she went live. They took her kids, and she can't get mad. She cannot get mad because when you put your business out on social media, when you put your business out on social media, that lets you don't let the world in to whatever you going through and stuff like that. My thing is how the fuck can she have 10 kids, 10 damn kids, and 8 of them, I guess 8 of them maybe by the same daddy or whatever like that. So I'm just not understanding it. I'm just not understanding that how she can go on social media, and there's no reason why the state had to pay for her beds for her kids and coats and all of that stuff, because right now I'm pretty sure she is getting all the money and the assistance through YouTube, Facebook, and all of that shit. What are you doing with your money, Nika? What are you doing with your money that the state have to step in and try to take care of your kids when you need to take care of your own kids? Because I'm pretty sure that by you broadcasting and all of that shit, she was at the welfare office with all 10 of her kids and stuff like that. She went to the store and called herself trying to run her little EBT card and stuff like that. Her EBT card got denied and stuff. Do you know she left her 10 kids in the store because she was so upset because she didn't have the money to pay for the kids' snacks and stuff. So she got mad and left the store and left all 10 of her kids in the store. I'm telling you. I'm just not understanding. I'm just not understanding how, some of these girls and stuff, they have 10 and 11 kids, and we gonna bypass the 2s. We gonna bypass the 3s. We gonna bypass the 5s. We gonna go to 10, 11, 12 goddamn kids and stuff like that. And then she gonna have a nerve, y'all. Then she gonna have a nerve to have some damn panties that she bought off of Temu and shit, right? And the Temu and the thing said sweet daddy and stuff like that. Bitch, don't you got enough goddamn kids and shit? So 10, you going for another brood and stuff like that? What type of man is going to respect a woman that got 10 or more kids? That shit is fucked up. I'm just telling you. Mm-hmm. I'm just keeping it real and shit. So I did drop the link because that's a discussion that we're talking about tonight. We're talking about what is trending on social media. And yeah, right now it's that girl. It's that girl Nika. I don't know, because at first I thought her name was Queen Nika, but I don't think that that's the same one, because back then in the days when I seen her, I don't think she didn't have kids. I don't think that's her. But then again, I don't know. It could be her. It could be her. It's just that she dropped the Queen and just went to Nika. I'm just telling y'all. I'm just telling y'all. If that's the case and shit, then yeah, then I guess that is her. I guess that is her. But yeah, because I mean, I heard about her on different platforms and stuff like that. But then when she hit the circuit, and I started seeing I started seeing her on TikTok, and I started seeing her on Facebook and all of that stuff. That lets me know that yeah, she is out there like that. But don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, because she know exactly what she doing. She know exactly what she doing and stuff. Like she said, yeah, I got a lot of roaches. She said, I got a lot of roaches. But she said, what she said was the reason why she got a lot of roaches, because her younger daughter was feeding the roaches. Instead of the daughter eating the food, she started feeding the roaches and started getting skinny and all of that stuff. And they was saying that she didn't feed the daughter. No, the daughter was like, fuck it, I'm gonna feed the roaches. And that's what she was doing. The daughter was feeding the roaches, making more roaches come. Yeah. And she ain't ashamed. She ain't ashamed. She's like, yeah, I got a lot of roaches. That's what she said. She didn't say she had a few roaches. She said, I got a lot of roaches. Damn. If she got a lot of roaches, then that means she, woo, oh my God. But she's trending. She is trending on social media. She's trending on social media, and she's trending because she decided to air all her information out on social media. I'm gonna tell you, motherfuckers, just like this. If you don't want nobody to know your business, keep that shit to yourself. Only reason why you want somebody to know your business is because you're trying to get views, you're trying to get notoriety and all of that stuff. Good or bad. Motherfuckers don't care if they get good publicity or bad. A view is a view. So whatever they decide, that's just what it is. You know what I mean? And I'm just here telling y'all. I'm just here telling y'all the truth and shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, when I first heard the show, I'm like, damn. She, it's like she's proud of it. It's like she's proud of it and don't give a fuck. She's like, man, please. I'm laughing. She is laughing all the way to the bank. So we already know, information like that sells. It does. It sells. She can go live herself, and she would have a lot of people. She would have a lot of people in her live stream. She would have a lot of people. She don't care because she know exactly how to play the system. See, once you know how to play the system, and you get other people involved and interested, you practically hit a home run. You know what I mean? Now, if nobody listened to her, if she kept getting backlash and people are unsubscribing to her and her channel was falling and this and that, she wouldn't even be irrelevant. But right now she's irrelevant. So because she's irrelevant and everybody's making her irrelevant, she gonna be on social media. She gonna be on Facebook. She gonna be on YouTube. She gonna be on Instagram. That's it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But my thing is that how you gonna call yourself? How you gonna call yourself? Looking all good, got your hair done, nails done, and all of that shit, and your kids walking around with dirty ass clothes. Dirty ass clothes and shit like that. Probably smelling like, shit and piss and all of that stuff. But yet you got your hair done, you got your nails done, and all of that stuff. That to me, that does not sound right. But where's she getting the money? So if the state gave her money for the beds, if the state gave her money to for her kids' coat and stuff, why ain't she using some of that money to go and if she got a broken down washer and dryer or something like that, why ain't she using some of that money to go and buy her a washer and dryer? If she's got all this money from social media and stuff like that because she is trending. Why not use some of that money and get out of that roach infested apartment? Why not use some of that money and you know and move your kids up out of there and shit? But she ain't. Mm-mm. She ain't. And she one of them big old fat women too. She one of them big old fat women and shit. Cause if y'all seen her, if y'all seen her her little skit and shit like that and shit, she got her gut hanging out. She got her gut hanging out. She got a robe on and shit like that and shit. You know what I mean? You can't get mad. You cannot get mad when CPS come to your house because if you on live, if you doing your live stream and you telling this and you telling that and you telling all your business, it's always gonna be somebody in the back and be like, "Oh, bitch, you don't deserve to have kids," because it's a lot of women out here today that can't have kids, that want kids. If they just wish they had one kid or two kids at the most. God bless them, but they can't have. They're not blessed with kids and stuff. Then you got some of these unfit mothers that have all of these doggone kids and can't take care of none of them. Daddy ain't even nowhere damn near because he too damn busy doing his home thing. You know what I mean? And he too young. Most of these young ass boys and all of that stuff, they don't care about them girls. The only thing they care about is getting a joy, getting a nut, and getting the fuck on. And then next thing you know, they out here and shit like that. And they pregnating somebody else and stuff. That's just how it goes. Mm-hmm. But meanwhile, the girl probably thinking, oh, we're gonna be a family. We're gonna be a family. He's not gonna do nothing. He's not gonna cheat on me because we're gonna be a family. We're not, no. The guys don't think like that. I'm just telling you the truth. The guys only think one thing. The guys only think that yeah, you lose, I'm getting mine, and then if you get pregnant, okay, you get pregnant, I'll try to help out as much as I can, but I'm still young, so I'm going and I'm gonna I'm gonna sling over here, I'm gonna sling over there. Next thing you know, he got 2 3 4 5 kids, you know what I mean? And she at home with how many babies? She at home with 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 damn kids and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And 9 times out of 10, most of them girls that have all them kids and stuff like that, some of them end up with twins. So that even makes the posse a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? And yeah, and that's just what it is and stuff. But um I did drop the link and stuff. So if anybody wanna, come in and kind of chime in on and what you think about, Nika and her 10 kids and CPS and wow, you know what I mean? you know, because it is something. It is, you know what I mean? It is something, you know what I mean? And but it's not just with her, it's other people too, you know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real. It's other people too. The young girls and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take a small little intermission and probably sing a little something tonight for y'all. I'll probably sing a little something tonight for y'all. Y'all hold on. And I asked you where you been. You told me you didn't ready. I asked you why you didn't pick up your phone. I remember this right on time. I kept thinking what was going on, so I kept being quiet. I knew it was another lie. I didn't want to push the issue, cause I worked a 9 to 5, and I was just too tired to argue for some fight. So I kept being quiet until the next time. I said to myself, a never changes fire, and the cheater always lies. But until then, I'll be a good wife. I cook and clean and do everything in between. But I know something ain't right. Call a woman's intuition. One thing I want to say, you better listen up. Don't get caught in the street, cause I will not stand by and let you disrespect me. I can be the sweetest woman in the world. I can be the meanest woman in the world. If you try to play me that way, there you are laying in the hospital. Man's from your head. Yes, you really stay shocked, especially when the skin hits your head. You didn't think a girl like me would do that to you. You didn't think I had the nerve. Next time you try to play me, you get what you deserve. One thing I want to say, the next time you try to play a woman, you better think about it twice, cause she might end up taking your life. So anyway, y'all, that's the one that got a lot of views, y'all. That got like close to like 1,800 views and stuff. You know what I mean? Let's listen to another one. Y'all hold on.
I had your back, even in high school.
Y'all ready?
She was there for you. JPTracks.com. I remember back in high school when we would break all the rules. You were tough and you didn't let no one disrespect me. You were a true friend indeed. Whenever I'm in trouble, I know I can count on you. And you were full up on down. You're a soul friend to me, a true friend indeed. What we have is trust and loyalty. Ladies, if you had a good friend, a bestie that had your back, even in high school, she was there for you. JPTracks.com. I remember back in high school when we would break all the rules. You were tough and you didn't let no one disrespect me. You were a true friend indeed.
I'm just playing y'all a little stuff from my library. So you know what I mean? And with YouTube and stuff, y'all already know. Y'all already know that a lot of my stuff, it's more like it's more like um YouTube get on me about copyright and stuff like that, but that's okay. That's okay. I know what to play and what not to play or whatever and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Um but yeah, I'm glad that some people decided to come and see me tonight. Some people decided to come and hang out with me tonight. You know what I mean? And I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate it. And and I was just saying, what what I seen on what I seen on social media and stuff like that. And what's trending, and what's trending and stuff. It's a shame that some of these girls, gotta, put themselves out like that. It's like, really? You know what I mean? But that's what they do. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, how the hell, how the hell is like, they they'll do anything. It's almost like, okay, you know, this is trending and everything. So we just gonna go ahead and we just gonna go with it and stuff. Y'all hold on. What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Oh
Are
no,
you?
I just kind of just kind of talking and stuff like that. And what I had said earlier, when I said earlier about about that girl Nika and them 10 kids and shit. Mm.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is this. She know exactly what she doing. So if she know exactly what she doing, she don't care. She wants people to pay attention to her, right?
That's true.
Hmm.
That's true. That's true. I said that's true.
Right. Right. So she wants people because she already knows that, listen, social media, you know what I mean? Social media, that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah. You just getting caught up in the same thing that anybody else do.
So what is your take on it, Mr. Snowden?
Um.
So what is your take on it, Mr. Snowden?
It's crazy to me. You got mad kids and you just indulging in stuff that don't seem right to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just to get up on a mic to just that don't make sense. Don't make sense.
I mean, I don't understand. What do you mean? It don't make sense. Say what it
All I'm
is?
saying is, okay, if she trying to make a channel, to get out there to try to make herself famous on a channel, that don't even make sense if you got all them kids and
Right, but she got okay. So she got all them kids, right? She got all
uh
them kids, but uh 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 um when she was on her live, she went live. I guess she must have didn't think CPS was listening. See, a lot of people got to understand. See, CPS is up on these young girls now. You know, they they what they do is they go and they surf the web. They search Facebook. They surf Instagram and all of that stuff. So they're trying to find out exactly what is going on. You know what I mean? Find out exactly what is going on. You know what I mean?
I hear you. That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
But
Hello?
right, I'm listening. But my thing is that she knows exactly what she's doing, because you got all them goddamn kids. You got 10 goddamn kids, and they're ranging from 3 to 13. And they're ranging. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anthony, I can still hear an echo in the back. So can you turn that device off? So can you turn that device off?
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm just saying 3 to 13, make it make sense. You still hear the echo, or did the echo go away?
No, I can't hear the echo anymore. No. So what was you saying?
I was saying make it make sense. I mean, that's crazy. Usually from 3 to 13, she got that's crazy.
Yeah, she got her kids start at 3. She got a 13-year-old daughter, and she got one of her sons. Now, one of her sons, I don't know. One of her sons that because it was said on the on social media that one of her sons touched one of the other little girls.
Well, I mean, they brothers and sisters. I mean, did he touch her in a way that they just playing, or are they trying to make it seem like he touched her in a way that shouldn't be touched?
He touched her in an inappropriate way. Yeah, he touched her in an inappropriate way.
Wow.
I mean, it's crazy, because I'm telling you, when I seen one of the things, she was at Department of Social Services with all 10 of her goddamn kids. With all 10 of her goddamn kids. Oh. And one of the boys, the one that allegedly said they were saying that he touched one of the girls, he was on there looking at the comments and stuff like that. But to me, he seemed like he kind of crazy. She need to get that little boy some help. I'm telling you, because he's gonna grow up. He's gonna have problems. Yeah, he gonna have problems. He gonna have problems. Because I'm like, dang. He gonna have problems. He gonna have problems. I don't know. It's crazy. But let me ask you this, Mr. Snowden. Would you date someone with 10 kids? No.
Nah.
Well, what if you like the mama?
I mean, you can't. But think about How you gonna like the mama? She got 10 kids. I mean, I ain't trying to say. Listen, what I'm saying. Look, well, don't take what I'm saying wrong into a bad way. I
Uh-huh.
mean, you saying the issue she having now. It's just the issue she having now. She's not doing what she need to be doing to protect her kids.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you dating her, you might get caught up in the mix, just like you might be one of the indulgent ones saying she be saying that you touching one of her kids. That's crazy, man. No, I got time for that.
Mm. Mm. So you would never date a woman with 10 kids.
Nah, I mean, I don't even see how you can date a woman with 10 kids. I mean, she can't even control her kids.
Mm. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
you
that's something you got to look at. You could be caught up in the mix and know they ain't had nothing to do with anything.
mm. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's true. But let's look at her side with them 10 kids and stuff like that. You think that if she had a chance to do over, she wouldn't have all them damn kids?
Truly tell you the truth, she probably would, she probably wouldn't. Where the baby daddies at? It got to be more than one daddy.
Well, okay. So from what excuse me. So from what she was saying is that she had eight of her kids belong to one daddy.
God damn.
That's what she said. Eight of her kids belong to one daddy because she was like, what she was saying is that I don't care if the daddy is with another woman and he got responsibility. So it's not only just up to him, but it's up to her too, the new girlfriend, to take care of all her kids.
No,
That's
that's
what
not
she
true.
was saying.
That's not true. That's not true.
Well, I mean, that's what she was saying. She was saying
It's a,
even though they're not together, it's still his responsibility, and whoever he's with, it's her responsibility to pitch in to take care of the kids too.
hell, no, it's her and the baby daddy responsibility to take care of them kids.
Mm. Hmm.
She said they had 8 kids by her, right? So how you gonna put another person in a predicament to take care of kids that ain't even there? If he can't do
Mm.
the job, they shouldn't even have the kids.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You yeah, you absolutely right. But I don't know. This this is like
It's a
a
sad
time.
story if they about to go down this lane and take them kids from her because of the actions of one kid. The action of
Well,
one
no, not just
child.
the action. That's just another layer. The other layer was is that she she was she was an unfit mom, and then somebody on social media called CPS, and CPS showed up at her house when she was doing live. She was on live, and CPS came in and was like, hey, what's really going on? And they had the police officer there too. So they had the
Wow.
CPS worker, and then they had a police officer there. to reinforce making sure and stuff like that. So when the lady came in, you know, when the CPS worker came in, she said, what happened to your you know, the kids' coats and stuff like that, you know, because apparently the state had bought all the kids' coats and stuff. And so she was like, yeah, they got coats and stuff like that. And then she said later, she said what had happened is that they got ruined. They got ruined because she had a lot of roaches and she had rats and stuff like that. So so all that shit deteriorated or got destroyed or whatever like that and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So yeah. So she saved whatever she could, and then the rest, you know, got destroyed. But then they said that there was people that was sending in donations for her, you know, her kids and stuff. So what happened was, from what I heard, is that she took some of those clothes and started wearing them herself.
Oh wow.
It would not give them, it would not let the kids wear them because she's like, "Oh, this is cute. I'm about to wear this." And a lot of her kids did not even get the clothes that some of her you know, subscribers was sending, because she took them and started wearing them. Now, I know that if she got kids from 3 to 13, you know, that shirt that she had on when she went live, I'm pretty sure that was donated. That's why it was so tight over her stomach, and all you seen was gut hanging out, because that was probably not even for her. That was probably for her daughter.
Wow.
And she took that shirt and put it on and went live.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's
But
sad that that's sad that her baby daddy. That's kind of sad that baby daddy ain't worth nothing, because simple fact is he should be there for his kids.
mm-hmm. Right. You're absolutely right. But you got to remember, a lot of them young, they're young. They're young boys. You know what
Yeah,
I
but
mean?
that ain't saying, that's not saying how old the baby daddy is. I mean, he stayed in for 8 kids. She got one baby daddy have 8 kids by her.
Well, I think what happened was, she just kept having babies after build up good enough or whatever, and he went back in, bam, pregnant again. And then when she got, and then when that one came out, she wasn't healed up good enough or whatever, bam, she pregnant again. That's how
She
some
got
of
that
these girls get all these goddamn kids.
she got that nice cracker lacquer.
Mm, wow. But I think that, you know, I think that that's just how some of these you know, how some of these young girls are and stuff. You know what I mean? Especially, like I said, especially the ones that's got 10 kids. I ain't even talking about, because we don't bypass the 2s, the 3s, the 4s. I'm talking about the ones that have the 10 kids and stuff like that. But if you're going on social media and you're, and you know, and you're telling people, you know, yeah, I got roaches. That bitch was like, I'm telling you, Mr. Snowden, she was
Mhm.
like, I got a lot of roaches. That's what she said. She
Wow.
said she got a little roach. She said I got a lot of roaches. So she got a lot of roaches, but she said the reason why she got a lot of roaches, because her daughter was feeding the roaches like they
Her
were her
daughter
pet.
was feeding the road. What?
Yep, yep. Her daughter was feeding the roaches and stuff. So
That's just
therefore,
a bad. That's just a badass landlord. That's a slum nigga. That ain't just that. Nah.
no,
Shit.
she, I don't know. I mean, she, when you got that many damn kids, when you got that many goddamn kids, it's impossible to keep a house clean. It really is.
Nah,
Especially,
I ain't gonna say it's impossible. You could do it. You could do it.
but if she's not, but listen though, if she is not, if she's not in no really position to try to get her kids right,
Yeah,
that
you
house
don't
will
even
be
know,
fucked
but you
up.
don't know if the roaches was there before she got there, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure probably some of them was. Probably some of them was, I'm sure. But when she said her daughter was feeding the roaches, that lets me know. And when she said on national camera, she said, I got a lot of roaches.
I'm just saying it ain't. So I mean, if she was feeding them, it's no way unless they brung something with them or they was there already. You know what I mean?
Mm. But my thing is this, is that, they showed her every time she goes live, her nails is done. Her nails is on fleek. Her hair is done, either braided, twisted, whatever. I mean, her hair is together. But then you look and you see some of her kids and they got nappy hair. Some her one of her
I
daughters,
wish
one of
I
her
know.
daughters is still wearing braids probably from like 3 years ago. Knotty hair. And she walking around brand new, and her kids are walking around fucked up. You know what I mean?
And she was just
Yeah,
there for she was there for the checks. She was just there for the checks.
yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Can you imagine? Can you imagine when you got 10 goddamn kids, and you don't even have to just say she don't work. She don't work. We already know that. But if you want some type of assistance and your rent is below a certain amount, you can file for rental income rental thing. And she would still be able to claim all them kids, and plus she would still be able to claim her rental thing. So just say if her rent is under $500, she would still be able to claim, right?
Yeah, but her rent ain't under no $500. She got 10 kids. That's 11 people in one household. Her rent. I ain't saying her rent is a stream, but her rent gotta be up around 8 to 1,000.
Mm. Not with all them goddamn roaches. She got all them damn roaches.
But when, like I said, that we don't know if the roaches was there or she brung them. But at the end of the day, if she's talking about them, that be the landlord know they there too. So why he ain't trying to do anything to get rid of them?
Oh, well, you know what? That's the thing. We already know you got a lot of slumlords too. But a lot of slumlords, I mean, in their defense, let's just keep it real. A lot of these landlords and stuff like that, they're tired. They're tired because they probably did try to fix their place up at one time. They probably were rat free. They probably were rodent free. They probably were roach free. But then you got some tenants and stuff. That's why I always said, from some of these landlords, food for thought. Some of these landlords, stop letting these young girls rent your place and all of that. Go to their house first. Go to their house, do a check, see how they live before they move their shit up in your house. Check cabinets, check the sink, check the water pressure, check to make sure there ain't no holes in the wall, check to make sure ain't no cracks and all of that stuff. If you know that they living like that, 9 times out of 10, they gonna bring that same garbage to your house. And that's food for thought. And I believe that a lot of landlords would be able to be stress-free and won't have to worry about renting the motherfuckers that's going to get in there and tear their shit up. Because a lot of them be like, you know what? Okay, all right, you cool, you this and that and stuff like that. But a girl could be like, I only got 2 kids. And then come to find out, the landlord done rented and she got 5, 6 kids and stuff staying up in there. And they bad as hell. They done ripped up all this shit. You know what I mean? But the only thing the landlord got to do, is they got to start being smart. They got to go and be like, you know what? Okay, you want to rent my place? I'm coming to your house first before I even rent to you, because I want to see how you live. I want to see how you conduct. I want to see if you're clean. I want to see how you keep your refrigerator, your bathroom, all of that stuff. And if they see any inkling, they need to be like, oh hell no, bitch, you can't. No, you nasty. And next. And I believe that would stop a lot of stressed out landlords and stuff like that, because you got some landlords, yes, you got some slumlords, but then you also have some that be like, you know what, I'm gonna put a brand new refrigerator in, I'm gonna put a brand new stove in, and I'm gonna wax the floors and stuff like that. I'm really gonna fix my place up and stuff because I want a good tenant in there that's gonna keep the place nice and clean. But 9 times out of 10, you get some of them ghetto bitches up in there and stuff like that. They done ripped up this, they done ripped up that. They don't let the boyfriends move in. He don't put all kind of holes in the wall, messed up doors, cracks, and all of that stuff. And then next thing you know, shit goes left. And next thing you know, they're gonna be like, oh, he never fixed nothing. He never fixed nothing. But that's only because they did it.
That's all about the landlords. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They did it.
Yeah.
But they're quick to be like, oh, the landlord don't fix this. The landlord don't fix that and this and that, da. Sometimes, yeah, you will get slumlords. You already know, Mr. Snowden. We've all dealt with slumlords and stuff. But then you got some landlords that want to have, nice things, that want to have a good tenant and stuff like that. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it again for all those landlords out there and stuff. Stop renting to people until you actually go and check out how they live, until you actually go check out to see if somebody's staying with them, to go check out the bathroom, go check out the refrigerator, go check out if they got kids, go see how many kids they actually got and all of that stuff. I think that once they do that and stuff, they'll start figuring shit out, and they'll be a lot more happier and stress-free. You know what I mean? What you think about that, Mr. Snowden?
Yeah, but the thing about it is, it's all about getting your houses rented out. It's all about paying these bills and getting your house rented out. So,
what do you mean?
You're trying to put tenants in your house to pay your bills, help you pay these bills. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's not like you can sit up here and just. You can be choiceful. Okay, you can be choiceful. That's true. But if it comes down to it, if you're being choiceful and your house ain't been rented in months, it ain't it now it's just like a domino effect. You got to put somebody in it.
You
know what I mean?
But you got to put somebody in there that you can trust, though, right?
Yeah, you go put somebody in you think you can trust, and they could be raggedy as hell.
Oh yeah, that That's
I
true.
mean, it's all about rolling the dice. It's all about rolling the dice, man. You can sit up there and do a credit report, everything come back look golden, and you put them in and they ain't worth shit.
Mm, right.
So
So
at the end of the day, it's
when
just
they okay, so you're saying
it.
that when when they do a background check, right?
Uh huh.
But when they do a background check, the background check could come out like they cool, they good, they this and that,
Hmm.
right?
Yep. And then you get them in your house and they ain't about shit. You see what I mean? It's the roll of the dice. It's all about rolling the dice, man.
Mm. Yeah, that's true. I mean, because I don't know. I guess it just all depends on it all depends on the landlord. Because if the landlord is a slumlord, if the landlord is a slumlord and he knows other stuff in there that needs to be fixed, he don't care about that. We already know how some landlords are. They don't care
That's
about that.
true.
The only thing they care about is money and getting the place rented.
Yep.
But then you got some is ready to be like, you know what? I done came in, I done stripped the floors, I done put wax on the floors, I got a new refrigerator, I got a new stove, I exterminated. There's no bugs, there's no rats, there's no roaches or anything like that. But once they let someone in that you know they don't know too much about, and they didn't go and they didn't search and do their research and see how they live before they even allow them to move into their property. Once they move in, the same problem is going to start all over again. And then once
Yeah.
the landlords start trying to figure out how these people really living, and now he got to try to come up with a certain amount of money because now he got to start the eviction process. You know what I mean? And it just goes
Hmm.
over and over and over again. But what I was saying is, and I'll say it again, is some of these landlords need to smarten up before they even decide to rent to a tenant. Go and check out and see how they live. Go and check out to see if how many people they got staying there. Go and check out their refrigerator. Go and check out their bathroom. Go and check out to see, and just pop the fuck up. Don't even tell them. Don't even tell them. If they come in and rent to you from you, then you be like, okay, I already know where they live at. And then you just be like, listen, make up some excuse, go there and be like, listen, I decided to rent to you, da 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 and stuff. Let me just take a walk through real quick, and we already know how that's gonna go. Either they're gonna be like, sure, come on in, I ain't got nothing to hide, I'm clean, I'm this, I'm that, or they're gonna be like, oh no, you can't come in. If you can't come in, then that should throw a red flag up, right, Mr. Snowden?
Yeah, you're right. But I mean, it's hard enough to get tenants in your houses as it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's like I said, it's just a roll of the dice. It's just a roll of the dice.
Mm-hmm. Right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So, um, yeah. Mr. Snowden, you gotta get a channel going on, man.
Huh?
You know what I mean?
Oh, word?
Yeah,
Nah, I'm
you
cool.
gotta get a channel going on and stuff because you've been here for a while and we've been chopping it up and I appreciate it. I do. But yeah, you gotta get a channel going on. But hold on. Let me take some music, find some music to take us up out of her. Hold on, Mr. Snowden. Don't leave.
All right.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. What that make you good? You're not good. You just know how to hide and lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth. Even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy.
Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy. Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy. Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy. Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy.
The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.
All right, everybody. All right, that is the end of our show. That is the end of our show. I think my advisor kings, advisor queens, advisor honeys, and my advisor princess. Thank you guys. I mean, we just kind of rambling on and stuff like that, but people will probably look at me on the back end, but I want to thank my guests. I want to thank Mr. Snowden. Thank you so much, Mr. Snowden, for, just coming in and stopping in and just chit-chatting with me and stuff when everybody else done left me. Everybody else done left me. But that's okay. That's all right. I'm still gonna keep on going because that's the only thing I can do. So y'all make sure y'all keep tuning into my music and stuff because y'all already know how I do. And I appreciate y'all. I really do. One of my songs, like I said, reached over 1,700 views. So that lets me know, hey, Miss Brown, gotta keep on going, girl. Y'all already know how that got. So, Mrs. Snowden, you got something you want to say before we get out of her?
Well, I'd just like to say, Happy New Year to everybody. Keep the dreams up and the hopes alive. And always look out for Miss Brown because at the end of the day, it's a new year. And it's always be guys and show her love on her channel.
Thank you so much, Mr. Snowden. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. So, listen, y'all. I love y'all. I really do. I love y'all. Even though, you know, my channel done fell down and my music is, you know, my music is popping. You know, y'all just keep on tuning in. Just keep on tuning in. You know what I mean? Because you just never know. You just never know. So I wanna thank everybody that, you know, that has been listening to my music, and you know, that, you know, that's still riding with the gang. You know, we may not have all the gang, but at least, you know, we do got some supporters out there that's still listening and all of that. And I love y'all for that. I really do. I love y'all. So listen, y'all. Y'all keep y'all notifications on, because you never know when a bitch might be back. All right. Maybe I'll see you guys next week. If not, then definitely the week after. All right. I love y'all. All right.